Graham Potter appears to be the next manager that the Premier League is set to lose. The West Ham boss currently is favourite for the sack next, with it being rumoured that club officials have had conversations with Nuno Espirito Santo, with the former Nottingham Forest manager being favourite to take up the role. However, there have been rumours coming out that he is too expensive for the club, and so the idea of Slaven Bilic, a West Ham legend and former manager, coming back to take over the club for the short term, see them out to the end of the season. There then may be conversation about him taking over long term, which I think is unlikely. It probably is unlikely, but it could happen. There's other people in the race for the job, which is Gary O'Neill, Sean Dyche and Michael Carrick. Now, obviously, you kind of see the direction that West Ham are heading in terms of the football. It wouldn't be, as fans would call, the West Ham way, which is lovely attacking football. Not that I've seen in my lifetime, personally. Coming in to fix the problem, make sure they don't get relegated, and save the club. Obviously, it would help financially if they remain within the Premier League, but I feel like the whole club need a kind of refresh in terms of playing squad, and they just need to change their mentality. Obviously, there's been a lot said about those who are in charge and the move from Upton Park towards London Stadium. But obviously, I'm not a West Ham fan. It would be interesting to see what happens next. Now, Graham Potter will come up against the former West Ham manager next when they face Everton. So, former West Ham manager can get the current one sacked in David Moyes. And finally, they then go to Arsenal the next week, and that will obviously be a tough game. And if he loses both of those matches, you would think that Graham Potter would be gone. Anyway, what do you think? Do you think that Graham Potter's time is up? Do you think it will be Nuno Espirito Santo or Slaven Bilic, the two favourites at the minute for the job? Or do you think someone random might come in? Maybe like a former West Ham player like Robbie Keane, who's currently doing work over in Hungary. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Thank you very much. I've been Brendan McGilligan. Thanks for listening.